I have not played this game in so long. I haven't played games in general in a minute. There's so much shit I need to do. Yeah, all of this stuff is garbage. Let's go. Hey, what's up, whoever that is? Who that? I'm gonna get to some actual action in a minute. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this is just other BS because I gotta clear out my inventory.
What can I help you with?
Let's queue up for something. Also, fuck. I'm gonna change to my other.
While I heartily applaud my past ambition, the benefit of time and hindsight allows me to know that nothing good will come of this course of action. Stop my former troops from sending any modern technology back to the past. Feel free to take what you want for yourself.
Nothing good will come of this? Well, that is an understatement. All the time is wasted. You don't want to... Let me just... Don't steal this.
A bottle or two for their efforts will hurt no one. Stay out of my way and let me save the timeline for you.
In a minute, I'm about to make myself a little bit stronger, so I can like physically stronger. Where these guys at? These guys are geniuses. Don't pick up the healer. Bulldozer. Now, it's gonna have two effects. The first effect it's gonna do is make it so my aggro is stronger. But the number one effect that it's gonna do that I want is make it so that when I hit hard, now I can knock people down. So we're gonna see how much complaining and bitching these guys do about the healer dying when these are the same guys that they don't want to fight like a fucking team and they want to go off and do their own thing. Coincidentally, I could also make myself a lot stronger of a healer if I just so felt like it.
Meddling pests. You're almost as annoying as the insufferable Justice Society. No matter.
Savage's troops got what
So
they
let's see what
came
happens.
for. But let it not be said that
Because right now
Perdegate
I got
was
as far as this game go, like I'm a healer, so I can make myself a lot stronger of a healer. But I like fighting like this. Let's see what happens.
Target acquired. Infantry, attack! Grenadiers, attack! I've been tracking Perdegate for quite a time since he left the warehouse. He didn't return to World War II. Instead, he seems to have gone to the Sentinels of Magic Citadel. Why the hell did he go there? This can't be good.
Somebody's gonna say something to me. I'm gonna get pissed off. Pick up, niggas. Pick up. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You just gotta pick up.
We should get there. Wait, what's interesting?
Oh, nothing. So, Degaton is now dabbling in the magical. This is an unwelcome twist, is it not?
I'm gonna make myself stronger right here.
This is the domain of Dr. Fate. My curiosity is piqued, but I suppose we must stop them.
You are driving me bloody insane, Vandal. It's time to find Dr. Fate. He might know what Perdegaton is after.
Foul Cretans, you dare invade my base? I know why you're here, but you will not have the Spear of Destiny. I, Dr. Fate, shall end you here and now. Your fate is sealed. My destiny is to end. Cannot escape your fate. Trickster.
No tank out there.
For what twisted purpose do you take my form?
I mean, we had a tank out there, but I think they DPS.
Oh, and of course not. You can see everyone's face but your own. Get in. I'll give you a hint.
I'm gonna start putting this on my Twitch channel and not on my main YouTube channel, not for nothing.
But that's an unfortunate telling for now. I must be going. Oh, one last prediction. We'll see more of each other soon.
We cannot allow this ancient relic of power to fall into darkness. Fate will not smile on those who stand by while evil triumphs. Also, you should have known that wasn't me.
This, make this the hint.
Degaton was free to pursue his true goal, I can almost understand why in my naive past I might work with someone like him. His hubris makes him easy to control.
Yo, I know I'm playing the game right now, but you could ask me questions about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the damn game. This is just a regular live stream. You can ask me questions about anything.
Experience will never have happened. Eclipse, I do hope you enjoy destroying them.
So if there's anything you wanna... What up, yo? I haven't actually... I only heard a couple of songs from there, and it sounds pretty good. And the main song I heard is the one where your man is going in on... what up, Sam, man, by the way? The main one I heard is where your man is going in on Kanye. And he is going in on Kanye. Don't make no phone stop. That's exactly what's happening. But Kanye kind of deserved it. But if you're a person that believe in all of that Illuminati stuff, you know, a lot of people when Kanye had that episode, they were saying that he's coming out of the quote unquote mind control, and that's why the situation happened in the first place. So this might be some way where Jay-Z's trying to spank him. This is Kanye spanking. Well, Melo trains hard every year. Melo has never been the reason why the Knicks lose. The Knicks just lose because it's just dysfunction all the way around. Management, everything, all the way around. It's just so much dysfunction. Getting rid of Phil Jackson is definitely a plus, and obviously that's going to lead to some good things, hopefully in the near future, because he had to go. I mean, that's not even
on the positive side here.
That's not even
It is a powerful relic,
a
but at
thought.
least
Phil
it is
Jackson
out
had
of
to
place
go.
in the past. The Axis powers were never able to locate it during the war.
He came across to me personally like he wasn't even interested in having a freaking job in the first place. So, that's my position on the matter. I don't even think he wanted the job.
History has told us.
And from what Stephen A. Smith said, the only reason why he even took the job was because dude kept offering him more money. He just kept offering him money till you couldn't turn it down. And that's the only reason why he took the job in the first place. So, sometimes you get what you ask for. I would like to see it. Well, first of all, you did hear about the what's this dude name? Paul George is now Oklahoma Thunder. Paul George is now with the Oklahoma Thunder. So that's gonna be crazy in itself. So I'm just gonna throw that out there if you didn't already hear about that. Paul George is with the Oklahoma Thunder. So or that the trade is in the works, but Ramona Shelburne said it. So she got her sources. That shit is happening. That shit is a done deal. Ramona Shelburne start talking about it. You already know that shit is a done deal. So she's been talking about it, and it's most likely that shit is done. So that's one of the moves that's been made. But the best thing what teams need to try to do is they need to try to figure out a way to get players off of the Warriors, because that's really where the problem is. The problem really lies with the fact that with the Warriors is just still too good. I mean, you heard about how teams are gonna go overpay Andre Iguodala to leave. Teams are really gonna overpay Andre Iguodala on purpose just to leave the Warriors because you gotta weaken the team. The team is just too good as they currently stand. And I agree, they're just too good. They have too many players on their team that look at the overall picture.
Might.
Just too many.
By Sinestro's might.
Yeah, but Melo trains hard every year. Melo stats are good basically every year. It's just, you know, how good is, how many games could you win when you have a president of basketball operations that consistently give you shit to play with? Okay. I'm gonna do another video on that anyway, but I guess I could leave this video up and this could be the video on that. Complex has been searching out all videos that speak negatively about them or just speaks about them in general as far as that Migos situation go, because they know that made them look really bad. So Complex has been really searching out all the Migos, the videos about talking about the Migos situation. And there's quite a few YouTubers have had their Migos videos pulled. Even though fair freaking, even though you have there's a clause, it's fair use. And that means that you could use anything as long as it's clips and it's not the entirety of it, and you're using it for purposes of, you know, parody or, you know, basically opinion, like you're reviewing it or something like that. And so, even though fair use means that people could use it, Complex is still getting YouTube to take down the videos. So that's what's going on with that. But that doesn't change the fact that other dude is stealing the stuff from my videos. He is actually stealing the stuff that I'm saying. That is going on. That is going on. The other dude is definitely doing that, and it's. I mean, I'm not really upset over that. It is what it is. But you know, he's still my stuff, and then you got individuals that watch him. You know, thousands and thousands of individuals that watch him. Then when they see the person who originated it do it, or the person who he got it from doing it, they're gonna immediately assume that the person that who he got it from is, you know, stealing it from him. So, you know, that still sucks. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Complex, they're just doing it wrong. They're trying to control the narrative around the whole situation instead of looking at it as what it really is. If they just played the whole entire piece without cutting, or you know, they played the whole piece without cutting everything, it'd just, you know, there's something to say for somebody that has integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just seem like they don't have any integrity to me. And if this dude don't get off that show, if DJ Act don't get off that show, they just destroying his name. They dragging his name through the mud. They making him look bad. He looking really bad right now. Like, every time something goes down, he's the one apologizing. He's looking professional, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, he's looking really, really bad right now. Like, you know, they playing themselves. He's looking really bad. But, you know, that's something that they want. Because Mumbo, you know, Complex put up a video about something and get 50,000 views on it. Well, he'll put up a video on the same exact thing and get like 300,000 views on it. You understand what I'm saying? So, what up? Yo, what up, dude? You know, he'll put up something on the same exact thing. He'll get like 300,000 views on it. Complex will put up something on it and they'll get like 50,000 views on it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Complex isn't as big as academics. He doesn't understand that as far as their fan base. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Academics is a bigger name. I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna always keep it a buck. I don't know. If I knew, I'd do it. I haven't been dropping as many videos as I would like lately, but I'm gonna get back on it. I have plans on doing a couple of different types of videos. You know, I'm working on different projects, trying to come up with different ideas and different projects. And then I'm like mentally, I've been getting sidetracked lately. To be honest with you, my mind be on some other shit I shouldn't even be thinking about. Yeah, I was doing that project. I gotta focus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just had some personal matters pop up, and just had some personal matters pop up. But I should be able to get back to what I need to be doing soon. I'm trying to start getting back to pumping out videos. Then I live like in a private house, and not for nothing. I don't know if it's like my neighbors. It's like they know when it's like the perfect time for me to do videos, and it be like the noise and all of the craziness just gets retarded. So a lot of times I'm not able to put out, like I'm not able to get the audio, and then I do all the video and everything like that. Then I move on to something else, and I just keep moving on to something else. No, it's just people hating. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Us as a people, though, we need to start trying to embrace each other. We don't do enough of embracing, just in general, as a people. Like, people see you doing something they not doing, and instead of embracing you on it, what they want to do is they want to mock it or figure out a way to cause you problems or prohibit you from doing it, or just foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep your head on the swivel. It shouldn't. First of all, and look, if you check my videos, and I know you've seen the videos, so you know what I'm talking about, but everything that I was saying was going to be the problem with the damn biopic has basically been the problem with the damn biopic. Because they didn't even intend on giving the proper narrative. They had no plans on it. They had no plans on making anything close to some real shit. They never planned on it. That was never part of the idea. The whole idea that they had planned on doing was rewriting Tupac history. That's all they planned on doing. They was just planning on rewriting Tupac history. And all these young fools that's like, oh man, you hating on Tupac, this and this and that. Nah, nigga, nobody hating on Tupac. You just don't know what happened. You wasn't there. Had one dude, I had one dude tell me, I'm not a real Tupac fan. He is second generation Tupac fan and all of this and all that. Alright, just by you telling me you a second generation Tupac fan, that just points out to me that you wasn't around to even experience how it felt when Tupac was alive. Hey, what's up, Kendra? That you wasn't even alive to experience how, you wasn't around to experience how it was when Tupac is alive. So don't tell me all that crap. When that shit went down, when Tupac, when the shootout happened downtown in the studio, when that shit happened, I know people that used to go down there. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know people like that was they, you know. I don't want to go too like I knew what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit happened like the next day, the next like 2-3 days, like when people were still trying to like figure out what was happening. Certain niggas in the hood knew what was knew. No, I wouldn't vote for Jay-Z. Why would I? Nah, I wouldn't vote for Jay-Z. Why, you ask? Because I don't think he speaks up enough. I'd vote for Colin Kaepernick. Like, you can't just have ideas. You got to be ready to put yourself, like, just the way I think. You have to be ready to put yourself in jeopardy. You can't just have ideas. You got to be ready to put yourself and your livelihood in jeopardy in order for those ideas to come into fruition. You know? Jay-Z just seems to me, and this is not a knock on him, I'm not mad at him, but he just seems to me like, you know, he's consistently turning his back on his friends in order to make more money. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a little. I'm gonna to best explain the whole Drake position thing and whether I would vote, why I wouldn't vote for him. When Jay-Z, remember when Nas briefly ran Jay-Z out of rap music because he killed them with Ether? Everybody remember that? Jay-Z retired for a short amount of time. All right, so that short amount of time. Why not? I'll make a video about that. That sounds like a good idea. But right now, like to further express your point, because I'm about to make a point that's going to express both points. For that short amount of time that Jay-Z was ran out of, for that short time that Jay-Z was ran out of hip hop, freaking he was president of Def Jam. Remember? I don't know if everybody remembers that. Jay-Z was president of Def Jam. When Jay-Z was president of Def Jam, that's when Kanye and Rihanna got their big push. Guess what? People like LL Cool J also dropped albums. But Jay-Z took the monies that was supposed to go to their projects, that was supposed to go to their videos, that was supposed to go to their paying the record, the radio, you know, because they pay for radio play, paying the radios to play their song. He took all that money and he put it into Kanye West and Rihanna's projects. So he took monies that was earmarked for other recording artists and put it to the recording artists that he liked. You understand what I'm saying? That was his recording artist. I can't vote that guy to be president. That would be, you know, and does he hate on Drake's position? He's a jealous man. I mean, there's one thing to be jealous of, you know, you don't want nobody around your woman. There's another thing to be jealous of, oh man, that guy's gonna do as well as I'm gonna do. Let me hurt his career. There's two different types of jealousies. And from what it seems like, Jay-Z is willing to hurt someone else's career in order to but they all do that. Like what's that girl name? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj been calling them around for years. Whenever haven't heard that track. I haven't listened to hip hop lately. Is it new? Keep forgetting I gotta start listening to hip hop again because I got the channel. But I usually don't listen to hip hop because it's terrible. And this is old too. I stopped listening to hip hop a while ago because it's just terrible. I don't want to play it too loud because if I play it too loud, then they're gonna freaking take my jump off. Okay. Alright, I know what that is. There's a couple of things that I absolutely respect about Nas. One of the biggest things that I respect about Nas is that he respects the culture. Just to go backwards a minute. You know how this dude keeps talking about Whack 100 don't respect the culture? Yeah. No. I know what jump off you're talking about. One of the things I respect most about Nas is that he respects the hip hop culture just in general. You know what I'm saying? You know how that dude Gonzo keeps talking about, yo, he don't respect the culture. Gonzo's a funny dude. But he's right, you know what I'm saying, in the regard that there's a lot of MCs out here that don't respect the culture, don't respect the hip hop culture, just MCs and people involved in hip hop just in general. He's absolutely 100% right on that. So the reason why I fucks with Nas is because Nas does respect the culture and he doesn't put the culture before himself. So there's nothing that you really can't not respect about that. And as far as the Quamega diss, the whole thing, okay, this is what happened in Queensbridge. I don't know if you know dudes from Queensbridge, and I'm not trying to hate on dudes from Queensbridge, but there's just certain niggas that even if you go there, if you know people from around there, nah, that'd be dope as hell. First of all, a lot of people that get accused of stealing Pac's flow is actually stealing Nas's flow. Biggie really didn't steal Pac's flow. Biggie stole Nas's flow. Seriously, that's a Nas flow he stole. I rap, I'm telling you. One day I'm gonna do a straight freestyle. I'm gonna open up my when I get my new camera. I got my new camera. That was thanks to Kendra. I got my new camera, but I got a due to the donations that I have been receiving through PayPal. I also have a webcam coming, and when my webcam comes, I'm gonna start doing Freestyle Fridays, where on Friday I'm a freestyle, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow for y'all to pick the topic and pick the words that I use, and so y'all can see I'm just straight freestyling. And we'll have like a 15-minute, 30-minute of that right there. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm just saying, just to, you know, mix it up. But yeah, Pac and Nas would be dope. Nas, a lot of people actually stole Nas' flow, and Pac is talking about they stole his flow. They didn't steal Pac's flow, they stole Nas' flow. Biggie stole Nas' flow. That's why Biggie had beef with Wu-Tang for a while. Biggie and Wu-Tang had a little beef. Because, you know, a lot of these dudes, they hung out together, they went around and stuff like that. So, even if you hear Ghostface tell the story, Ghostface said it, like they were hanging out around Big, and Big would come out there to Shaolin, Long Island, Staten Island, and Big would be out there, and they be doing their thing, and they be chilling, getting high, you know what I'm saying, and spitting. And he was just saying it straight up that they were stealing the styles. But you got to understand, a lot of these dudes steal each other's styles. Like, that's why you freestyle with the next dude. You understand what I'm saying? Because basically when you freestyling, it's like you working out. It's like when you go to the park and you playing your homeboy one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all working on your game. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's how a lot of rappers sound alike. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get the dudes from Atlanta. when you get the dudes from Atlanta and people were making fun about how they all sound alike. Well, yeah, they sound alike because they probably ran in the same circles, so they probably dealt with the same people, and then upon that being what the case was, you know, yeah, they sound alike. It is what it is. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So what happened was Ghostface had the beef. Ghostface and Raekwon had the beef with Big. They even made a song. I forgot what song it is, but Ghostface and Raekwon made a song going at Big. Yeah, see, you was just talking about the same thing I'm talking about. Ray, they had beef. It wasn't just Ray. It was Ray and Ghost. Ray and Ghost had beef with Big. They made a song. I forgot what song it was. But then Big made a song going at them. They made a song. I forgot what song it was. Wu-Tang Clan's Biggie Smalls beef track. I forget what song it is. I know rap, but I'm not some super off the top of my head, know absolutely everything. But yeah, they had the track and freaking Ghost went in. Kick in the door, the song kick it, you kick in the door, waving the 4-4. That's the jump off that Big said to them, dissing Wu. And see, if I hear it, I know exactly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I read it, I hear it. Alright, speak to you later, Kendra. Enjoy your night. But if I hear it, then I know. But yeah, basically that's what happened. Invite. How do I invite? I'm just on the YouTube jump off. How do I invite? Oh, you mean to my team? Yeah, I can invite. You a villain? Later. Well, Inspector Deck's a beast. Hold on, 6505. Inspector Deck's just a straight beast. I don't know. I tried to invite. I don't know what it said right there. Inspector Deck's a straight beast. Yeah, you can talk. It'll come over the mic if you talk, man. You know how to talk, right? You gotta press left on the right on the control pad. Yeah, if anybody got the game, yo, I invite you to the team and you could speak yourself. Got my mom made. Yeah. Nah, Inspector Deck's a beast. Inspector Deck's a straight beast. I'm just standing around right now, my dude, but sooner or later I'm gonna get involved in something and you're only 18. So what I'll do is, where you at? There we go. But yeah, Big, but that would have been a favorite Wu-Tang member. I've always been a Method Man fan. He's always been my favorite, or for the strength of, if it wasn't for METHOD, man, he kind of pioneered them. So I've always been a Method Man fan. I don't think he's the most lyrical. I think Ray and Ghost lyrically are the best. Lyrically, it's probably Ray, Ghost, or Inspector Deck. Not a genius. Ray goes to the genius. Probably lyrically, but all of them dudes is lyrical. All of them dudes is lyrical, so that's not even really fair. It don't matter, my dude. Which one you want to go to. Wait, why are you gonna invite me to the chat, right? And then you're gonna not be in here to talk. Like, I might as well be in the other place if you're gonna be you know, doing whatever you're doing. I can't help you right now though, because right now I'm not really doing nothing. I'm about to go and I'm gonna have to unsquad you in a minute. I thought you was a little bit. I'm not here to help you. Okay, I tell you what. Where you at? I'll help you real quick. Why not? Right? Yeah, I'm not in either. I'm not in Gotham or Metropolis. Where you at? I'll find you. Are you in Gotham or Metropolis? How about that? Favorite Wu-Tang song, if you want to ask me, is First things first, man, you fucking with the worst. I'll be sticking pins in your head like a fucking nurse. I attack any nigga. Yo, that shit was the shit, yo. Yo, seriously, that shit was the shit. Yeah, I fuck with that. As far as songs go, as far as oh, you don't need help? I wasn't doing nothing, man. I'm about to go and squad up. I was just talking hip hop, but I'm about to go squad up right now. So I'm gonna drop off team. No disrespect. I'm gonna drop off team. I'm gonna drop out of chat, and I'm gonna go squad up and show the people actually watching some of the stuff that the game could do while we talk about whatever we talking about. But what you can do is, if you want, I always send an invite. You could just join my squad, Bloodlust Hooligans. But hold on. Only.
Amanda here. You have been appropriated by the Suicide Squad. You will comply and join the members of Task Force X until the objective is complete.
Alright, I'll send it, but let me finish. I'm in the thing right now. Yeah, I used to love Light and Lauryn Hill, but one of the main reasons why I love both of them is because they carry themselves like how I want my wife to be, with respect and dignity. All of this carrying yourself like a whole shit that go on in hip hop nowadays. That shit, I'm not jacking none of that shit. Like this whole new carry yourself like an easy, all women have to wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like wanting to have sex with as many men as possible, and you could do everything that a man could do. There's just a certain, you know, I want to marry a woman. I don't want to marry a man dressed up like a woman. Like that's not an appeal to me. I like a feminine lady. It's not no appeal to me. I can't stand when I hear, oh, men can do it, I can do it too. I can't stand that. That's the stupidest reason to do damn near anything. Because if somebody else is doing it, you can also do it? How is that a good reason to do anything? But with that being said, I think us men, we need to treat our women better. You know what I'm saying? Like just in general, like I can understand how a lot of females feel, you know, left out and not respected because we're not showing them the respect that they deserve sometimes. Yeah, of course that hurt his legacy. And it should hurt his legacy. But I'm gonna let you know right now, and this is something that a lot of people don't know, the first magazine that actually was covering hip hop was a magazine, was the Village Voice. Was a gay magazine, a gay circulation. That was actually one of the first circulations that were covering hip hop. So
right now, I need
a lot of people don't know that. You know, a lot of people don't know that. So, you know, African Bambaataa, he got in cool with a lot of those people that was involved in the circulation, and they had lots of parties, and the first clubs that was downtown in New York City that was allowing for hip-hop music to be really played in it and really circulated in it was the gay clubs. Like, a lot of people don't know this. So am I surprised about the whole Africa Bambaataa situation? Absolutely not. I am not surprised at all. And then when you have these guys that come out and also say, in addition to all of this, that they believe that KRS-One did some, you know, some stuff with African Bambaataa, I'm proud of the Bronx being the birth of hip-hop. Absolutely. And about the Bridges Over whole situation, people don't even know that was actually a Marley Marl beat. What happened was, this is how the whole situation came about. KRS-One and Scott LaRock, they go and they're trying to get their music played on Marley Marl show. Marley Marl had a show. Marley Marl and Mr. Magic. Anyway, so they go to try to get Marley Marl to play their music. When they went down there to go try to get Marley Marl to play their music, Marley Marl looked at him and was like, "What the fuck is this? I'm not playing this shit." You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, kind of disrespectful to them and told them that they wasn't that good. So that, you know, everybody had words. On the way out of the door, KRS-One and Scott LaRock still are real. Okay, for y'all that don't know what a reel is, a reel has the music on it. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the music was on, reels. It was on these big ass reels. You ever seen like the fucking James Bond movies? And they got like the recording devices, and then all the way in another room you see like 6-7 guys sitting next to the shit with the two reels, and that's basically what they stole. They stole a reel, and the reel had the music on it, and the reel that they stole had the doom doom doo 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 doom doo doo. Yo, listen to that. Listen to the Bridges Over, right? Then go listen to a Marley Marl beat from back then. Same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So they basically went at Marley Marl, because Shan was a Marley Marl. Marley Marl did Shan's music. You know, that's what made Shan's beat and production was Marley Marl. So they basically went after a Marley Marl rapper with his own damn beat and finished him on top of that. So whatever. That's something a lot of people don't know. But yeah, the Bridges Over. Like a lot of people don't know that the reason why Rakim, remember they had that song Fight the Power combo of all time? But, Dre, I mean, you can't argue. It's not even arguable. Dre's the best DJ and producer of all time. It can't even be argued. He's just made too many hits. Like, even if you don't like him, he's just made too many hits. Or should I say, he's gotten credit for too many hits, because a lot of them he didn't actually do, and that's why that's one of the reasons why him and Tupac had a falling out towards the end, because Tupac got pissed off that, you know, he was supposed to be working with Dre, and Dre was too busy sucking and fucking and with, you know, whoever the hell he was with, in other parts of the mansion while everybody else is in the studio working. Suge Knight tells the story. That's when they were sitting around the table, and Tupac says something so along the lines of he don't want to work with a faggot, and he don't want to work with somebody that likes, I don't know, something about getting plowed. And then Drake is like, I don't like plowing men, I like getting plowed. Some stupid shit. I don't know, man. Some stupid shit. So yeah, that's where that story comes from. Suge Knight tells the story, so. But definitely Drake. I mean Drake. I mean, like, it's hard to argue. It's just hard to argue. Made too many hits. First of all, we know in the beginning he was behind the production of. I have no idea. The DOC was a beast. I think it just has to do with the fact that all of the shit that happened with his voice, him losing his voice. I think that more than anything else. But the DOC was a beast. When the DOC originally dropped, he was. I thought it was him and Rakim were the two best rappers I'd ever heard. When I heard the formula, I was just absolutely mesmerized at just the technique and style and everything around the formula. It was just performances of technique and style that I had ever heard as far as rap music was concerned by anybody other than Rakim. Yeah, definitely without a shadow of a doubt. I have no idea why the DLC is so underrated. He was... Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, you wouldn't know none of that. But also, when you look at the fact that I'm gonna agree with you, that was definitely surprising. That was a good find. But also, you gotta understand that a lot of the people that was involved with music in general, not just rap music, but music in general, have always been, you know, individuals who got fast money. You know what I'm saying? Like Frank Sinatra is kind of synonymous with the mob. His name, kind of, right? It's Frank Sinatra. So. These things shouldn't be I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just following these dudes. So Dirty Money's been in rap and music just in general for a long time. This is nothing new in my opinion. I could see where MC Hammer felt the way he did, because MC Hammer isn't a lyrical rapper, and Third Base was lyrical. Like they was slick talking dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't the best rappers, but they was pretty slick. I remember when they dropped, I had friends that thought they was like some of the nicest rappers, like just general, just period. It was like some of the nicest rappers. So, you know, Third Base was pretty lyrical. It was some lyrical dudes. So I could see a rapper that isn't very lyrical getting upset for two reasons. One, because somebody said a line that they can't top, so now they're just going to be the butt of a joke. And two, not understanding the line and taking it literally, thinking that somebody was disrespecting their mother. So, you know, I could see both of those things happening in that case, to be honest with you. crazy. But that just also goes to show you, because people don't look at Hammer thinking that Hammer has any type of, you know, say so or power to get something happen to somebody. But that goes to show you, like, Rakim is not even close. And I'm saying it like this. And that was the story I was about to get to about why Rakim wasn't on the song, why he wasn't on the song Self-Destruction. But yeah, Rakim is he's the god of rap. There is nobody in rap history that, while he was out, had a bigger gap between him and the next best rapper than Rakim. There is nobody. When Rakim was at the top of his game, the next best rapper was further away from him than at any other next best rapper being further away from any other rapper at the top of their game. I'm not sure I'm not sure how clear I just made myself, but by far, his music was just better. It's just that he was so much better than everyone. Like literally, he was just so much better than everyone that it was just he was appreciated, but he just couldn't be appreciated. He was just so much better than everyone. He was appreciated, but it was just he couldn't be appreciated. He was just really that much better than everyone. I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones and ice cream. Music orientated, so when hip-hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. The nigga said, I was rapping before rap was a thing. I didn't even know what I was doing. That's what he just said. I was rapping. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just knew that I was doing something.
I stand.
And then when rap music actually dropped and when rap music actually came out, I was like, oh, this is what I've been doing the whole time. Scholar Rock died because of freaking Scholar Rock died because of freaking D-Nice. D-Nice was a known womanizer that used to fuck niggas' girls. And a situation transpired where he was messing with some dude chick. And upon him messing with homegirl, he got Scholar Rock in a situation where Scholar Rock went to go handle the situation, help him out, and he ended up getting shot up. Not far from where I used to live either, also. So that's about that. So that's basically how that happened. Scholar Rock, D-Nice is just fucking somebody's girl. You know what I'm saying?
This isn't hope.
He was known for that. That was his thing.
Into a genius bag of broken bones. But thanks for the rescue, Polly.
I wouldn't have come to save your scruffy behind if you weren't constantly flying off into danger, half-cocked with more fists than brains. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, don't call me Polly.
Ah, heck. You know me, Polly. Always causing trouble. Now, who's the doppelganger here?
The dark-skinned one, all day.
Touch you. But you must know by now that I, Perdegaton, can see I am Time's master.
Okay, that whole beef was like this.
World and all those who inhabit it. Including the high and mighty Justice Society of America. May I suggest you surrender?
That beef was like this. So
infinite and violent enjoyment out of crushing the insufferable JSA once and for all.
That beef was like this.
I'd like to show him how we deal with evil.
Remember UTFO?
For now, we must go.
So UTFO came out with that song, Roxanne, Roxanne, I want to be your man, whatever the fuck, right? So when UTFO came out with that jump off, what's his dude name? Marley Marl already had you know, homegirl or whoever. And what they ended up doing was they ended up trying to piggyback off of that song to get their own buzz. So that's when Roxanne Shante came out, the dark skin one. That's when she came out with her jump off, and she was battling UTFO. So then what UTFO did, they thought they was slick, and they tried to come out with their own Roxanne. So because their whole thing is they wasn't ever talking to her in the first place. They don't know where she came at with that crap. They was never talking about her. They was just, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they was doing. They wasn't talking about her. So what ends up happening is, they come out with the song and they try to bring out somebody like this is the real Roxanne, like the other Roxanne was the fake Roxanne. So then, hold on, I'm not supposed to do this while I'm here. So then when they go do that, that's when they started having the Roxannes go after each other or whatever. But Roxanne Shante was an actual battle rapper. The other chick, she was just somebody that they found and they was like writing for, or whatever the case was. She was just some chick. But Roxanne Shante was actually a battle rapper. Roxanne Shante probably had the best deal in hip-hop history. She signed a deal that made it so that... Oh, fuck. I just fly here. She signed a deal that made it so that the record label had to pay for her schooling. So she went to school and got like a ton of degrees. Cannabis, in my opinion, won that battle, and the whole battle was over some bullshit because LL just is always on some bullshit. He heard the new dude Cannabis rap, and he took some shit personal, and I think it was just L picking on him, trying to get a buzz for the album more than anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this rap beef just be bullshit. A lot of this rap beef be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The Tupac Biggie shit started off with bullshit. That all started because you had people that was behind the scenes that thought about starting that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, yo, my dude, like, 9 times out of 10, if I don't know it, I'm just not gonna talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you the shit I know. So freaking a lot of the shit is like fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these rap beefs is fabricated. So what LL was trying to do was LL needed a buzz. He needed his album to get a buzz, so he was gonna pick on Cannabis and try to get, you know, clout off of Cannabis, however that goes. So that's how all that transpired. But that was some bullshit because he ruined that man's career over nothing. He ruined Cannabis' career. Let's keep it a buck. Cannabis was nice. He ruined his career for nothing. That's a shame. He did that to him. But he said he ain't like the fact that Cannabis said something about his wait, hold on. He said something about the tattoo on his arm. So he said something to him. Somebody said something to him. So then he changed it, and even after he changed it, he still did the bitch shit, and he went after him anyway. And then the freaking second round knockout is one of the best freaking diss songs in hip-hop history, in my opinion. Hip-hop history. Cannabis hip-hop history. So, no, I'm just not Jack. After that, not for nothing, after that, I really couldn't fuck with L. Keep it a buck with you. I just couldn't fuck with L. You know, No, that was just too much of some bitch shit. I'm not calling him a bitch. I'm just saying that was just some bitch shit. I'm not trying to disrespect that man. I'm just saying like those actions was just, you know, just some bitch shit. I don't know no other way to put it. His actions was terrible. Gonna ruin that man's career. He was up and coming and he was a beast. He's gonna ruin that man's career because you're trying to get a little bit of buzz for your album, and you already had that. First of all, the song was dope in the first place. The song was freaking fire. He had Method Man, he had Greg Man on the album, on that song. Method Man, Greg Man, it was him. Freaking the dog, freaking King of the South, South niggas all say, I'm gonna go with what the South niggas say, and they all say is freaking this dude from the Ghetto Boys, the King of the South. But as far as if you want to say modern day King of the South, it's T.I. T.I.'s a beast, yo. T.I.'s lyrical wherewithal is just retarded. His comprehension skills is so far above and beyond anybody else's in the South, and far beyond most hip-hop artists in the industry just in general. His comprehension skills. Like, you gotta understand, in order to really be a dope rapper, you have to be able to convey a message. And like, you got a lot of dudes that they could just, you know what I'm saying, say a hot line or two. But, like, T.I.'s like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper type of rapper. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't think of a better way to put it at the moment. But that's what he's like. He's like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sit down. I could go bar for bar with a nigga like fucking a pathological lunatic. Most say I'm losing it, or loss is the course. I paid the devil so I can move it. So get a new outlook on life. You got a few seconds left before I take out my knife. Other styles I cramp. I'm the champ when you lamp. Niggas think they're pros and still go to day camp. I write in hieroglyphics to decipher my scientifics. It might take 100 nights in the moonlight with a diamond biscuit. Now you see that? Like how I rap? I went from, it's a continual like story type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like one thing led to another thing, led to another thing, led to another thing. It's not like how most of these niggas rap nowadays. They'll just say 2 bars and then 2 more bars that had nothing to do with the last 2 bars, and then the next 2 bars don't have nothing to do with the 2 bars after that. That's how niggas rap nowadays. Flavor in your ear, Busta Rhymes with the noise so beast. Busta killed that shit though, in the belly of the beast. You talking about flavor in your ear? Hey, 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 you best to believe it's Busta Rhymes. Wait. Tell me LL's verse wasn't dope on EPMD joint and flavor in your ear track. Nah, LL is nice. I fucks with LL. I just thought he did some bitch shit, but I fucks with LL. Please don't get that twisted. Don't get that freaking confused. I fucks with L. L is nice. L deserves respect. Period. But he can't take cannabis. That's no disrespect to him. That's just flat out fact. Can't take cannabis. There ain't nothing there's nothing he can do with cannabis. Nothing. I don't even think I can make a thing right now. There's nothing he can do with cannabis, yo. Yeah, seriously. Like, one of the main, like, that's why freaking Paid in Full is so dope. That's why the song Paid in Full is so dope. That's why Microphone Fiend is so dope. That's why, like, people don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say people, that's not fair, but a lot of these new age dudes, they don't get it. Like, that's why these songs are just so dope. I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones and ice cream. Music orientated, so when hip hop was originated, he was rapping before rap existed. So then when rap came out, wow, that's what I've been doing all of this time. Now I have somewhere where I fit in. So when hip hop was originated, focusing element Olympian. So now when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Come on, man. Hell yeah. Yo, how about Mahogany? How about Mahogany? She said her name was Mahogany. Friend's name was Ebony. I said my name is Rakim, and this is Eric B. Yo, Rakim is just the best, yo. He's just the best. Oh man, I was about to put the damn song on, or they're gonna fuck me up. Yo, Rakim is just the best, yo. He's just the best. It's not even a question, yo. It's not even a question. He's just the best. Focusing element Olympian. He's just the best. So they're gonna probably want a high uppercase. Yes! He's just the best. Yeah, the production was crazy too. I might have to make all of these freaking... I have to make all of those uppercase. He's just the best, yo. About a 16. 100 miles in running. MC Henner hold a gun in. They want me to kill one motherfucker and it's done in. Send some stereotype to kill with destruct. That's one of the main reasons I don't give a fuck. Chances are usually not good. I like that. I like respect. How does shit go? Probably 100 miles in running though, to keep it above. And the destruction one. If I remember the name of it, I could spit verses off almost anything. You understand what I'm saying? I need one of these shits.
What can I help you with?
Probably 100 miles of running though. I can't think of the song off the top of my head, but Ice Cube, I have so much respect for homeboy, and No Vaseline is a song that I get upset every time I forget about it. When people ask me what one of the best hip hop diss tracks is, I get upset that I forget about No Vaseline. Restoration Precision on Restoration of My Precision. I get upset that I forget about No Vaseline, because he went hard on them dudes, and they deserved it, because if the movie is any indication of what was truly and really going on, that was everything that the fuck they was doing was so unwarranted. That shit was retarded. Let me put something in a blue socket, maybe, right? But then you got to take into consideration most of their album. Yo, give me 1 second. Method had the better flow. Biggie had the better lyrics. Meth's flow. Nobody. You can't. You know, a lot of flow. The shit that goes into having a dope flow also is having your cadence and the way in which you speak and shit like that. And you're just not gonna outdo Meth. It just ain't gonna happen. You know, if you really want to, let's say you got a young child and you're like, man, I want to make sure my kid's a good rapper. You have them do a lot of tongue twisters. When I was a kid, I used to do a lot of tongue twisters. That's like right now, like if I want to spit some bars, I'd be like, velocity terminal, putting your head through the terminal, setting fire with what my word will do, burning you, kernel through the block has never heard of you, smallest word will just bury you, get hotter than curry do, not a mobster but murder you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I can say the shit clear. You understand? That's some other shit I wrote, and I can say the shit clear, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've been I used to do a lot of oh come on, why am my internet fucking up? I used to do a lot of growing up, a lot of tongue twisters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a speech problem or nothing like that, but I did a lot of tongue twisters. A lot of tongue twisters, so that just allows me to be able to, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I think that Eminem has over a lot of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's one of the things he has over a lot of rappers. Like, you could tell he does tongue twisters and shit like that. I'm gonna find something else to do. Oh shit, this nigga's out. Yo, what up? What happened? They kicked you? What's up? Who is that? Don't know it. You have stumped me. Do not know it. Hey, what up? You got a tank? How did my redstone not go up? What the fuck, yo? Oh, shit. You have stumped me. I don't know that song. That is before my time. Do I got snacks? I might need to go to the store for snacks.
By Sinestro's might.
But definitely Method Man had the better flow, and Biggie had the better lyrics. But that's just because Method Man has one of the best flows in hip hop history. He has some of the best cadences. The way in which he speaks is just in hip hop history. So that's not a knock on Big. Big has a retarded flow himself. That was actually one of the best collabos probably ever. Imagine if they could have put all those two and M on a song. That would have been retarded. That's a guy right there that Meth, if Meth and Eminem did a song together, that would be crazy. But if I was Method Man, I wouldn't. I don't know. Right now, Meth could use the money. I mean, I don't know how much money he has or he doesn't, but Eminem hasn't dropped anything. Eminem comes out with anything, it's gonna do well. His fan base is gonna be there, and he has a really big fan base. John Leguizamo. Funny story. I almost hit John Leguizamo when I was driving and for work. I used to do this. I used to drive trucks for a living, and I almost hit John Leguizamo. He was on a freaking a bike. Almost ran right into him. Just ran him over. Besides Eric B. and Rakim, favorite group. Wu-Tang? Probably Wu-Tang. BDP. BDP. Probably BDP or Wu-Tang. Pull back some so you can see what is actually happening. Did not know that, but also not surprised. Did not know that, but not surprised. And that dude is always trying to sound like a woman, so I'm really not surprised. Not knocking him. I think he's a really good actor, not for nothing. He killed it in He killed it in a lot of roles. He did really extremely well. And you are spelling his name so terribly, but I know who you're talking about. First of all, Lei is an I and an E. It's not an A. Dizamo is I and an E or something like that. Terror Squad. Pun was a beast. If we could have got one more album out of Pun, we would have been able to talk about one of the greatest of all time. You know, it's a shame that he was only able to put out one album. We could have got one more album out of Pun. He could have been in the discussion for one of the greatest of all time. Pun was just dead in the middle, a little, dead in the middle, a little, with a little, you know, middle to middle, didn't do diddly. Dead in the middle, a little, little, did he know that he riddled the middle, didn't do diddly.
Savage soldiers to get their hands on any.
First time I heard that shit, I was like, that nigga.
We may be Amazon from two separate worlds, but I see we both fight with the fury of Athena in our hearts.
So, yeah, we could have got another album out of him. He could have been in discussion for one of the greatest rappers of all time. He was a beast. And I met a couple of Terror Squad dudes. I actually met him, to be honest with you. You know, fortunate living in the Bronx, you just, you know, meet Bronx people, because Bronx motherfuckers just be around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a Bronx artist would just, especially back in those days, would just be around. Like, it wasn't like it is now.
But it has been a sight to see you here in battle alongside them.
Nah, I was just messing with you, my dude. I can't spell Lake Rizamo either. I just know that there's an I and an E in it. I was just messing with you, man. Hope I ain't piss you off. But,
Let me introduce you.
I just messing with you, man. I was just joking. Hold on 1 second. What you said, my dude? Repeat that. I've never done this. Oh, I've done this one other time. Wherever you want to go, man. It's the spine splitter. Yonkers top 5. First. Jada. Then DMX. DMX more than anything else, because DMX put them on the map. I don't care what nobody say. Then, no, if you want to say Styles, I don't like Sheik. You're gonna have to tell me some Yonkers rappers now at this point, because I don't like Sheik. Sheik's had one or two really nice outings, in my opinion. Not really enough for me to ever consider putting him in the top of anything. You know he's ghostwriting, that's why he's the ghost. You never got that? He's been ghostwriting. That's why he's the ghost. That's how you make your money, man. I'd ghostwrite in a minute. Seriously, I'd ghostwrite in a minute, because I don't really care to be famous. You understand? Like, I don't really care to be famous. I don't really care to do shows. I'd be good at it, don't get me wrong. But I don't really care to do any of that stuff. I'd ghostwrite in a minute. Give me my residuals. You can have all the fame. You can have all the whatever. I don't really care. None of that shit is important to me. Styles P is nice and he's smart. If he is, okay. First, we all know Styles P's been ghostwriting for years. That's why he's the ghost.
It is not lost on me. The battle for time itself. There is precious little of it to spend getting to know those I fight alongside. But we must finish this fight before it is too late.
I do see my mother and you after all. The
Nah,
fates brought us together.
and I don't think it's close.
Perhaps they shall do it again in the future.
Perhaps they shall.
I think it's, as far as rappers go, it's Rakim and then it's Nas. It's Rakim and it's Nas. I already got my list. You want to know what my list is? Not Rakim, Nas, Pac, Big, M. Pardon me. Rakim, Nas, Pac, Big, and M. Yes, I got Big and I got Pac ahead of M. Ahead of Eminem. Absolutely. Because a lot of this stuff that Eminem do that everybody think is so great really isn't so dope. It's just that he gets... West Coast rapper, Cube is number one. Just going off the top of my head, Cube is number one. Snoop is probably number two. Pac really isn't a West Coast rapper, but if you want to say he's a West Coast rapper, then Pac would be number one, and then Cube would be number two. But Pac really isn't a West Coast rapper. Fucking Troll is just not pumping out any fucking power. What the fuck, yo? Is there a reason why the Troll ain't pumping out any power? What is he holding it for? Kanye's done more with doing other things with rap other than just regular conventional rap than any other artist. That 808s and heartbreak beats, or heartbreaks, 808 and heartbreaks, that was just one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life by anyone. Most innovative, just one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. I can't name enough female DJs to be able to be in that conversation. I'd be playing though when I was at the when I used to go out a little bit more than I do now. Yeah, that 808s and heartbreaks. And that's the album right after his mom's died. He actually wanted to name that album something else. If you look at the his initial albums, all of Kanye West's initial albums, they was the moment he had the college dropout, then he had it was gonna be a theme. All of Kanye's albums was gonna be a theme about dropping out of college and then graduation and then all that other stuff. It was gonna be a theme. After his mother died, that's when they changed the name of his album and they started making him do other stuff that he didn't necessarily want to do. Shit is crazy, but if you take their best against their best at the height of their height, Scarface, and that's a lot. That has a lot to do with just respect. But T.I.'s a beast, yo. T.I.'s a real beast. T.I. didn't, before T.I. went to got locked up. You know, he was even, in my opinion, he was on the road to being something really, really special. And he's still special. Don't get me wrong, but he was on the road to being something really, really, really special. Oh shit. Oh man. Retarded. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back. Give me 2 seconds. We don't have no tank, or the tank keep going down or something. I don't know what the fucking problem was. Yo, my dude, when whoever started it, I wasn't ready. So whoever started it, y'all started without me, and I came in there and I tried to do the best that I can. Yeah, somebody started it. I wasn't ready, so that wasn't just me just being a douchebag and not trying to heal, man. I was trying to heal, yo. Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I just got back to the game like a minute ago. Like I just started playing the game again like a week ago, week and a half ago. Yeah, man, I'm trying the best I can. I mean, I think I was doing a pretty decent job. But thoughts on Outkast? What's up, Kendra? Miss you. I fucking love fucking Outkast. Not for nothing. Outkast is easily I could say they're they're in the top group category. Outkast is easy and they're innovative. And if you're gonna choose somebody other than Kanye West to exemplify individuals who took rap to a different plane, then it would definitely be Outkast. Outkast did a lot of things with hip hop that was just different and innovative. Do this talking and shit. Alright. God damn it! Yo, I tried to get you, Tank. What happened? Yeah, tomorrow I should be dropping a lot more vids than I dropped today. I'm looking at least having 3 or 4 vids out tomorrow, easy. Also, tomorrow I haven't decided whether I'm going to be in Harlem or whether I'm going to be in, when I say Harlem, I mean 125th. I haven't decided on whether I'm going to be in 125th tomorrow or whether I'm going down to China, block for the skull, whether I'm going down to Chinatown. But I will be doing one of the two. I will be either down in Harlem or down in Chinatown shooting footage live. I haven't decided which. And I'm dedicated to putting more boxing vids up, and I'm gonna I think that I thought it was a good movie. They left out a lot. I thought it was a good movie. Yeah, facts. Oh man. Pick me up, you rat bastard. You standing right there. Where you either get worked on and worked on, yeah, it's definitely dangerous. Ice cream event, maybe I'll go cover that. They just made me roll right into death. Yeah, maybe I'll cover the ice cream event. Let me know when it's happening. I hate this shit. This shit is doing everything other than what I want him to do. What the fuck, yo? He dead.
Severing this connection with the timelines was the key. And you are nearly as fierce as an Amazon.
Time travel within time travel to disrupt alternate.
Yeah, hit me on the wire. I want to know about that.
Nice work. It's like a Russian nesting doll with paradoxes. None of which are for the stability of the space.
Reservation might need that.
But insult to injury, Degaton is still jumping to the present day. Savage's soldiers to steal technology and weapons.
Fuck I get that from?
Stop to his plans like cars. Need to stem the flow and protect his forces.
But yeah, tomorrow I plan on going out
As much as it irks me,
and being out in the field tomorrow, and I plan on I'm not sure yet whether it's gonna be. Oh shit! I forgot to get something. I'm not sure yet if it's gonna be on 125th or I might go down to Chinatown. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm gonna check the internet first and see what has some events that I want to cover and try to bring to y'all. That's what I think I'm gonna do first. But I want this to be a weekly thing where I go out into New York City. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, isn't it weird how that girl who went on to tell the Post how she makes a lot of money was murdered? I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta send me some kind of link. Send me a link. Can you do that, please? I don't know what you're talking about. But you should always act like you're not making any money. That's always the best thing to do. There's too many people out here that are scheming. I'm not trying to laugh at her death or nothing like that, but there's way too many people out here that's scheming. It's always best to just look like you're just not really doing nothing. Just quite honestly, can't really trust people like that. Like, don't look like a derelict. Don't get me wrong, but you know, humble's good. We should always be humble. Humble's good. The Most High got your back when you humble. Send me a link. I want to know what you're talking about. I might put up about a couple videos tonight. I got some stuff that I actually can put up currently. But well, this is gonna really blow people's minds. Did you know that black people were in America before any settlers, any European settlers came? Black people was here when the Native Americans was here. So, you know, a lot of people don't know that simple fact. So I'm not gonna be surprised at that. Like, everybody likes to make it sound like, you know, American blacks was the only slaves. It's not that American blacks was the only slaves. It's just that that's the slavery issue that they can't hide, because the country was built on the backs of American blacks. So what they try to make it seem like, in order to make it seem like it was different than what it was, you know, they try to make it seem like at least we didn't steal the land from them, we brought them from another place. When in reality, they actually 100% did steal the land from the American black people that was here. That is fact. That's a whole nother story. People don't want to hear about that. Like, stuff like that, I try not to talk about. Because it's discouraging when you tell people about things that they don't know, and they, you know, it's not necessarily anything that's interesting to them. And it's their right. You got a right to be interested in whatever the hell you want to be interested in. Keep it going. I might not have no space. See? Knew it. No space. That's synthetic. Let's put a yellow in there, right? If I got enough. No, I don't got enough to put shit in anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. That shit's crazy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be here, you know what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing. Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was in a conversation with somebody about some other stuff today, and they was telling me about something. Why would somebody name their kid that, man? I'm not even trying to be funny, but I mean, come on, yo. You gotta do better. People just name their kids anything. Makiba? Oh shit, I forgot I went offline. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. Very sorry that happened. Oh, she was a cutie. I mean, not that make a difference. We shouldn't be killing ugly chicks either. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, like all of this talking about these dudes was looking for places to go sell freaking I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It says woman shot to death hours after writing on Facebook how she went from being homeless to making 6 figures. That's sad. Makiva Jenkins, 33, was fatally shot at her upscale home after writing on social media that I'm in awe at how far I've come. In the post meant to inspire those who may not be doing so well in life, Jenkins, a mother of 3, wrote that we overcome being homeless in 2013, 2014 to reaching the 6-figure mark in 2015 and now making multi 6 figures. No matter what the hell, man, that's sad. Oh, I guess she's not so cute. So it's fair. She was cute at one point, though. Maybe that's with the makeup? I don't know. Anyway, it's bad for people to... We don't want anybody being killed, no matter how they look. No, we don't want people to be murdered. This is terrible, though. But once again, you gotta... Oh, I don't think this is her. Maybe that's why. You know what? I'm gonna look that up. Maybe I do. And that website, oh no, you ain't sent me to the website. I just Googled her name. But yeah, that's terrible that happened to her. But you can't let people know you're doing well. Like, that's sad, yo, that we live in a country like that you can't even let people know that you're doing well. That's crazy. But you honestly, seriously, you can't let people know you're doing well. I took something out of 2 pieces. Wow, honey. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? I had 11. I took something out of 2 pieces. I only see something taken out of 1 piece. Why is that? This is the other one. Yeah, that's just a shame that we live in a country that you can't even. I'm gonna leave that there. That you can't even let people know that you're not doing bad. Like, seriously, that's basically what happened to her. She was letting people know that, you know, she was trying to be inspirational and letting people know that you know, they could do it too, and it cost her life. It's sad. Where you hear about that story at? Is America a Moroccan republic? I keep hearing about that, not for nothing. So you definitely on to something. You definitely on to something. You definitely, that's something that maybe we should cover. Quite honestly. Maybe we should cover that. That sounds like something we should cover. I know I'm down for covering it. That sounds like something we should cover. From Hebrew descent, absolutely. Ain't that something? Yo, you on point, my dude. Not for nothing. Like, a lot of times, it's sometimes hard for me to get into conversations with people because I'll say shit and to them it's gibberish because they, you know, it's just gibberish. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, their understanding of what's really going on, they clouded by, you know, the mirage. You know what I'm saying? It's not even an American dream. They call it the American dream, but that shit is really just a mirage, and they clouded by that shit. I used to, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna get into it, but he rolls for Doc's bounty. I think I might walk to White Castle. Quite honestly. Thinking about walk to White Castle. I think I could use some White Castles. I was dating this girl. Ever since I stopped dating her, I stopped eating White Castle. Shit's retarded. No good. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. Yeah, well, they couldn't let Hillary win. That was all smoke screens. Like, you gotta look at it like this. This is how the best way I try to explain people, like the way that I perceive all of this secret society shit. It's like they all got a goal. They all got a thing that they're trying to do where they work in unison with one another. But it's like, think about like a mob round table, right? You got New York City. Now you got 3, 4, 5 different heads of whatever the mob clans is. They all sitting at the same table. They all basically pushing towards certain things, and they all got certain areas of the underground that they work in. But that don't mean that everybody knows what everybody else is doing, or everybody is on board with what everybody else is doing. So there's different times that, you know, the head of this family is the head of the whole, is the head of the table, and at other times the head of that family is the head of the table. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of the shit that be going on with the elections for like the presidents and everything, in my opinion, is just different heads of different tables getting the opportunity to push their man to the top. So you're gonna have a ton of people who was absolutely 100% against Hillary Clinton. And you're going to have a ton of people who was for Hillary Clinton. And they all work basically for the same people to undercut each other and try to, you know, do whatever the fuck they trying to do. But Hillary Clinton was bad, period. I'm not a knock on them. Look, I believe, look, whatever you want to do. You want to go and date men, and you a man, or you a woman and you want to go date other women, you know, whatever. Like, who am I to tell you what to do? That's between you and God or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want my kids to have to go to the bathroom and have a pervert. And I'm not talking about a person who's an alternative lifestyle individual. I'm just talking about an actual pervert in the bathroom. You know? Not talking about alternative lifestyle individual. I'm just saying, you know, when you can have an actual man hanging out in the back, like y'all women might not know this. And this is the reason why when women say whatever they say about the situation, you know, I feel different about it than when men say something about it is, because y'all women might not know this. But if you go to certain bathrooms, there's literally men that just hang out in the bathrooms. They're not going nowhere. They're just partying, hanging out in the motherfucking bathrooms. They're literally just hanging in the fucking bathroom. I think that hurt her in the middle of the country. I think that hurt her. I was trying to explain that to somebody the other day, and they busy telling me the opposite. Send me some links. But yeah, Hillary hurt herself with that, in my opinion. You know, my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right just because I think it, but in my opinion, she hurt herself. I used to drive trucks for a living. I'm telling you, all over the East Coast. All over the East Coast, I used to drive trucks. Like right now, I could go back to that job right now. The job is right there waiting for me to take it. I can go right back to that job. It's not a thing. And I'm telling you, there's places you can go where there's just men hanging out in the bathroom. They don't have no real reason for being in the fucking bathroom. They're just hanging in the bathroom. Now you add that and you combine that with men and women having a shared bathroom, and then you got men just hanging out in the bathroom, and then your kid goes to the bathroom and your kid's in the bathroom, and then you just got some random man hanging out in the bathroom. Like, that's just, come on. Nobody should be jacking that shit. That's that, but you know what I'm saying, and that's what she was fighting against when she wanted to push, you know, the whole, you know, they should have just pushed the 3 bathroom thing. That's that a lot of people could have got behind that. Let's pass a new law that now when these Walmarts or whoever the hell they go up, they have to have 3 bathrooms. That's it. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's it. They just have to have 3 bathrooms. That's it. Because by you saying you're going to make people have to share, you're going to make a law or make a rule or whatever the hell, where you're going to make people have to share the bathroom, men and women have to share a bathroom, there's people that's just not going to go for that. They're just not going to go for that. That's just the opposite of anything that they're ever going to agree to. They're never going to agree to that. That's insanity. You're alienating everybody from the Bible Belt. Everybody from the Bible Belt. Well, that's assuming that the person died in the place that they were born. I'm not trying to say that that's not where the Garden of Eden is. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that's assuming that the person died where they was born. I mean, I wasn't born in the Bronx, but if I die in the Bronx, you can't then say I was born in the Bronx, can you? You can't be then discerned that I was born in the Bronx. I mean, the building that I was physically born in wasn't in the Bronx. I've lived my life in the Bronx. A large portion of my life in the Bronx, but the building that I was physically birthed in wasn't in the Bronx. So, you know, it's so even though you could say, you know, we know that the oldest remains was found in Ethiopia, and then that's the reason in which why you're saying the Garden of Eden must be in Ethiopia, then, you know, that's still just, that's saying that the person was born there and never went anywhere. I don't know, but I keep hearing about that book, but there's tons of books that was omitted. You know? I got a brother that knows way more about this stuff than I do. I want to start doing a show with him on this type of stuff, but I need for him to be a little bit more reliable with the timing. But if I could get him to do a little bit of share some of his knowledge on these situations, it'll be really helpful. But I'll try to talk him into it again. I'm constantly trying to talk him into it, but constantly trying to talk him into it. I'm gonna try again. But yeah, basically, just because the remains was found in Ethiopia, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where the Garden of Eden was. People travel. But I mean, I get what you're trying to say. 9 times out of 10, that does mean that region, you know, the area. I'm about to destroy these guys. Surprised I ain't get them too. Yo, we might have to set up a Skype one day, Sam, man. Right, honestly. We might have to set up a Skype.
I hear you made quick work out of those savage soldiers.
I keep hearing that. I believe it. That's something I could get behind. That's something I could believe. Personally, myself, not trying to be disrespectful. Nobody come here and start acting crazy. But personally, myself, I know how the whole coon shit worked with these dudes. And Jesse Jackson always came across to me as a coon after I got a little bit older. And I understood how the different mechanisms that they use in order to keep us the different mechanisms they use
didn't think I'd ever see you again, Lady Black.
Mind control. You know what I'm saying? The different things that they use in order to, you know, stop us from using our independent thought. Because that's basically what it is. They want to prevent us from using independent thought. Fuck! There we go. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what the mind control is. A lot of people can't get behind it because they think mind control is walking around like a zombie. That's not what mind control is. Mind control is basically putting an individual in a situation where they just either refuse or can't use independent thought. Not 100% sure about that. Keep it above with you. I guess Kendra left us. I don't know. It might just be smoke screens. Like whenever they seem like they trying to do some shit like that for us, 9 times out of 10 that shit is all just smoke screens. They not really trying to do that. They just, you know, trying to make it seem like they're gonna give us something that we might want. Why would Harriet Tubman be on any money before somebody like George Washington Carver?
We are stronger.
That doesn't even make sense. It's probably just another way to get us to how do you say, aggrandize women, you know, especially they love making us, you know, not that she don't deserve her respect, she deserve her respect, don't get it twisted, but what about the homegirl that did it the week, like a week or a month before Harriet Tubman did it? Because in reality what happened was the Harriet Tubman thing was a setup. They got the idea when the other girl did it, but they didn't want to use the other girl because she was already pregnant from premarital sex. So they thought that she was going to be called a whore and everything else. But there was another girl that did it before Harriet Tubman, and she was dark-skinned, and Harriet Tubman was light-skinned. So that's just something else people just don't know. Good night. Oh, he left, not you. All right, good night. Always a pleasure. Appreciate you showing up. I gotta look into that, but
You will not need the fuel.
I message with you if you got any information. Like, tell me what you thinking about that. Like another thing that a lot of people might not know. I don't know if this is anything to do with what you're talking about or what you're referencing. But a lot of things that people might not know is that our names that's on our birth certificate, we're corporations. We're not people. We're seen as actual corporations in our names. So when we go to court, we have to pay really close attention to the name that they actually use whenever we are being indicted on anything or on our court papers or whatever the case might be. We're seen as corporations. That's why whenever you see some kind of somebody changing their name, it means something. Like they know what they're doing, or they heard something from somewhere, or received some information. So a lot of people change their names after they get famous. That, and did you know that if somebody already has your name and you become an actor and you want to join the Actors Guild and somebody already has your name, then you can't use that name because there's only one name to a person. That's why it's Samuel L. Jackson is Samuel L. Jackson, because there's already a Sam Jackson.
Immortal has its advantages as well. Playing with time does funny things to the memory of one who is a constant throughout it. I am not sure what my past self is doing. The recollection has become a haze, but I have a feeling a weapon has been drawn, a shot fired.
This random shit people don't know.
It will alter my current reality in ways yet unimagined. This will not stand. If I must forge an uneasy alliance with those who normally attempt to thwart my plans, then so be it.
Anyway, my brother, I think I'm gonna take Madame Kendra Viano's lead, and I'm about to get out of here myself. I need to get some grub in me, and that might mean what up with pyramids in Central America and Atlantis speculation. Pyramids in Central America, If you take into consideration that pyramids was built by Hebrews, I would see no reason. You take into consideration pyramids was built by Hebrews, right? Then you take into consideration that the Mayans were Hebrews, right? So were the Native Americans, right? So was the indigenous blacks of America, right? That it would make sense that there would be pyramids in Central America. Hell, it makes sense for there to be pyramids in South America. If you find a pyramid in America, it would make sense. But I gotta get out of here. I need to get some grub in me. I'm gonna have to holler at you tomorrow, my brother. Yo, drop a couple of them things on the line. I'm gonna probably try to get a couple of those things done. Especially everything you got on common law, the strawman names thing. Do a video about that. Try to inform some of our people about that. And I'm probably gonna do a video on the thing Kendra just told me about also. A couple of other things. So tomorrow, look for a couple of early videos before I get out and I'm out and about in New York City. Try to find some good stuff. Definitely appreciate it, yo. Yo, look, man, I love all of y'all, yo. Everyone who subscribes, I love all of y'all. And you, in particular, Sandman, you helped me out a lot. You the man, I really appreciate it. You know, if not for people like you, Kendra, DJ, I don't know if I'd still be here right now. I don't know if I don't know if I'd still be here right now, as far as this is concerned. But definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow, my brother. You the man. I'm out.